So in this video, what we're going to do is we're just going to dump the output to a file. And then also, I'm going to show you like the file extension does not matter. I've named this one GMAO, which stands for, what might you guess, GMAO, grandmother from Oregon. I guess grandmother, Oregon, grandmother. I don't know where the A came from. All right, I had some reason for it, I'm sure. And so the file extension doesn't matter, the name doesn't matter. And then I'm going to show you, like in here, first we just parse one and we get the pointer to a template. And with the pointer to template, we parse more into that pointer to template container, parse those in, and then we execute template to choose which one. And it might be interesting just to throw execute template down here again to see what comes out when we execute template on that last one. We'll put that down there. Yeah, cool. So that's what we're going to see. So in this first one, same thing, parse the file, get a pointer to a template, and then create a new file, right? And then when we execute, a file is a writer, and so execute wants a writer. And before we're using OS standard out, which is actually a pointer to a file, and OS create also gives us a pointer to a file. So they're both writers. They implement the writer interface. We could use either one there, passing in no data. That one's straightforward, and it creates this file. So let's just see it. And we'll go here and change directory. O2 and go run main. There we go. And it created the file. Nice. Cool. Get rid of that. And now this one, let's just watch this run, right? Because remember, the thing you're learning here is that concept of a pointer to template, right? And so when we get that container, that's going to hold all of our templates. And here we go, parse files. And parse files creates a new pointer to a template. So if we go look at the documentation, parse files creates a new template, right? Which is kind of weird because you have a template and then you parse it and you create a template. It can be confusing. But that's that pointer to a template, it's the container. And then we execute and we get one. And then we say, hey, you know what? That pointer to a template, which we got right here, pointer to a template. So the first time through, we are using, I don't want any of those. Close tab to the right. I want text. There we go. Text. Template. That's the one I want. So the first time through, we're using this parse files. Gives us a pointer to a template. Then we have a pointer to a template. So next time we're going to use parse files right there. And we do parse files. And we parse those two, so we add those two to our container. And then just to make sure that all of those are there, we're going to use execute template and specify which one, because in that container we got a bunch now, specify which one. And then we're going to run execute just on its own without specifying a template. And I'm thinking it's going to do this one, because that's the first one that was in, but we'll see. I actually didn't run it, but that's my theory. So change directories 03 and go run main.go. Yeah, so it did one on the execute, but there's one and then Vespa 2, 1, and 1. And so yeah, I wanted to show that any file extension, these are no longer Go HTML, and I no longer even have HTML in there. It's just, that's all that's in there. That's all that's in there. That's all that's in there, right? And so the HTML just kind of made the output kind of like digging through, trying to find it. So I thought that was clear. Anyhow, some pretty cool stuff. I think that's a good illustration, the parsing templates, and just seeing how that works.